A long time ago, in a village there was a boy named Albert. Albert was a very good student and his classmates always praised him for his intelligence. Not only was he a strong-willed boy, but Albert also had a weakness that he did not know how to use his time wisely. He spent his days playing with friends, playing games on his phone, and engaging in unnecessary conversations. When his parents tried to explain to him many times to understand the value of time, Albert always thought that time was not worth much. Everything will be later for now. Let me enjoy my life first. One year, the exam results were announced at his school. This time, Albert got a lower score than expected. Not only that, his teachers who used to praise him were also disappointed. Even his friends began to distance themselves from him one after another. And when Albert returned home, he saw his parents looking at his report card with disappointment in their eyes. Suddenly, Albert began to feel angry with himself for not knowing how to change his habits. That night, Albert went to see his grandmother, the villager he respected the most. At that time, Albert told his problem, saying, "Grandma, I don't understand why I failed this time, even though I'm a good student." The grandmother listened attentively and smiled and said, "Son, the problem is not that you are not a good student. The problem is that you take your time very preciously. If you use it properly, it can lead you to success, but if you waste it, it will pull you back in a mess. Like the flow of a river, once it flows far, it never comes back." Let me tell you a story that will help you understand the value of time. The grandmother began to tell the story. A long time ago, there was a powerful king named William. He had a large palace and countless servants, but he had a habit of wasting time on small things. He would wake up late to meet with his friends. One day, a wise man visited the king. The wise man said, "You have everything, but you will waste your most valuable possessions. If you do not use them wisely, one day you will regret it greatly." At that time, the king laughed and dismissed the wise man's warning, saying, "I have a lot of time. I can do anything I want." The god Indra warned him, "Don't take time lightly. It can destroy even the greatest king." But the king didn't listen. Years passed. The king grew older, his health deteriorated, his kingdom weakened, and his soldiers began to lose wars. His people lost faith in him. Then the king realized that he had wasted his time on meaningless things, but he could not find it. The king regretted his actions, but time had lost all his wealth and power and could not be saved. Finally, the king understood that time is a real treasure. When Albert heard this, he thought deeply. For the first time, he realized how valuable time was that he had wasted. He asked his grandmother, "Grandma, can I still change my life by using my time wisely?" Grandma smiled and said, "Of course, son. The wheel of time never stops. If you start using your time wisely from today, nothing can stop you from achieving success. But remember, don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today." From that day on, Albert determined to use his time effectively. Creating a daily routine and allocating time for each task, he started waking up early, focused on his studies, and avoided unnecessary distractions. Gradually, Albert began to see the results of his efforts, and in the next exam, he topped his class. Eventually, he became a successful businessman and inspired everyone with his life story. Using time wisely is the key to success.